Hello, Connie Nickel here today with Creative Scrapbooker magazine and another technique taster. Today I wanted to show you how to make embellishments with hot glue and embossing powder. So we've made these cards with the Fisher Friends line from Carta paper company. So to begin, I'm going to put down a non-stick craft mat on my work surface. This is from Ranger, and it works really great to both protect your work surface and to peel hot glue embellishments off of. So first I'm going to show you how I did this. It's super easy and it's a good way to start. So just grab a piece of pattern paper from the fish paper pack or a piece of cardstock, and we will just squeeze a line of hot glue. It can be as thick or blobby as you want. And then while it's still hot, grab a toothpick or an embossing poker and just kind of move your glue around to add some interesting peaks and stray strands. While it's still hot, sprinkle it with embossing powder. And we're shaking off the excess. So this embossing powder is from Nuvo. It's just a beautiful sparkly one called Silver Moonlight. Super quick, super simple, and then just add some pattern paper or stickers from the pattern paper pack, and you've got the perfect beginnings of a card. So another thing you can do if you don't want to squeeze hot glue directly onto cardstock is just make hot glue embellishments on your craft mat and then adhere them to the card later. So these are just little blobs. You can color them with paint or ink or embossing powder. To emboss these, just heat them up till they're tacky, sprinkle them with the powder, and then melt with the heat gun, just like we did on the card. So, I mean, again, it's super easy. Just take your hot glue gun and either spread out a line or a blob. And while it's still hot, you can manipulate it and drag it into different shapes. Just have some fun with it, and then just let it dry, and it peels right off the craft sheet. So probably 3 or 4 minutes to dry, and then you can color it and attach it to your card. So you can get all kinds of interesting organic shapes. Just another option. So to make this card, I'm just going to start off with a rectangle of watercolor paper. A sturdy cardstock would also work. So I'm just going to spritz on a little background color with this Nuvo Mica mist. It's just such a beautiful shimmery color. So we'll just spritz once or twice lightly. Just set it aside to dry for a couple of minutes and we'll clean up our craft mat. So when our mica mist is dry, then we can add the hot glue seaweed. It's totally inspired by the patterns in this Fisher Friends paper pack. You've got all these colorful corals and seaweeds, and it just looks like a perfect shape that you could imitate with hot glue and embossing powder. So just squeeze on your hot glue. We will emboss this one with golden sunflower embossing powder and melt it with our heat gun. So that's it for today. I hope you're inspired to pull out your hot glue gun and your different colored embossing powders and have fun with this technique. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and follow us on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by.